I'm going to show you how to create a SCADA application with Visual Studio. You can use Visual Studio Express Standard or Professional to create an application to read or write data between the OPC server and the application. In this example, just you can see the application can read the data from the OPC server and can write the data to the OPC server as well. It is the ActiveX control that can read and write data between the application and OPC server. After downloading it from download.com, you need to register this ActiveX control. Copy the directory and then go to the command prompt. Change directory into the folder that you have downloaded, and then use reg svr32 and followed by copc.dll. Okay, now we have registered COPC. Open Visual Studio. Create new project. I will use C#. Create window from application and name the project. For example, COPC DLL SCADA. Open Solution Explorer. Right-click on Reference branch and add reference. Add the COM branch. File COPC Unlimited. Checking and click OK. Right-click on the form, select View Code. You need to reference to COPC. And declare the OPC. Declare the control. COPC class. You need to initial the control using COPC1 equal to new COPC class. And specify the OPC server that you would like to connect to. In this example, I will use the CAP server EX v5. This is our OPC server. Next, specify the amount of the OPC tags. In this example, I will use 3 tags and specify OPC tag name. The first tag has the serial index number. You need to specify the name of the OPC tag. In this example, I will be connecting to the channel 2 device 1.K1, R1 and R2. The second index number is 1 and the third is 2. This is R1 and R2. Specify update rate. For example, 100 milliseconds. And then connect to the OPC server. In COPC DLL, it is the event name is that change that will invoke when the OPC server has the new data change. We can use it by COPC1.change plus equal, and just you can see it is the IntelliSense to recommend place tab to insert this event. Then we need to place tab on our keyboard and then click apply. It will create that change automatically. Get back to design view and place some label. Text box, button, and timer. We will show the OPC text on labels and use the text box to get value from user and button to send a value to the OPC server. We will use timer to show the OPC value in the at the labels. Select timer 1 and enable it, and then specify the interval. Go to event and double click on tick. Using this code to display the value from the OPC tag. Label 1 dot text equal to COPC1 dot tg value. This will display the OPC value from the K1. You need to specify the index number of the K1. Okay, now copy and paste the code to the new line. Change to label 2 and label 3 and change the index number from 0 to 1 and 2. At the form load, we connect to the OPC server, and when the form is closing, we need to disconnect. Get back to the design view, select form, and then go to form closing. Double click on it, and then specify COPC1.disconnect. This will disconnect from the OPC server. If you like to insert some value to the OPC tag, we can use the text box to get value from the user and then use the button to send the data to the OPC tag. You can double click on the button 1 to enter to the button 1 underscore click event, and then send the value from the text box to the OPC tags. Specify the index number of OPC tag that you would like to send the data. In this example, I want to send the data to K1. You need to specify the value that you would like to send. This code will convert the data from text box to double data type and send to the OPC tag that has index number 0. And you need to convert the data from the OPC server to string, because we will display it on the label. Then we need to convert to string. Now, ready to test. Click on Start from the toolbar. As you can see, this is the data from the OPC server. Okay, now we will write some value to the K1. This is K1, R1, and R2. Okay, we can write the data. See on the OPC, the data of K1 is corresponding to the data we have inserted to the text box.